on, guys? It's Logics with Logics here with Team Zen. We just finished up the TeamBeyond 4v4 finals. That was an awesome tournament, $1,000 tournament. It's pretty cool, awesome. Thanks to TeamBeyond and Astro Gaming. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Team Envious took first place. That would be Pistola, McWin, APG, and Hines. I really like that team. I think that's a great team. I think that they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of teamwork, a lot of slaying ability. They also have a lot of intelligence on that team. And what really was the turning point, they were actually tied 2-2 in the series against Winter Fox, who proved to be very good. Ryan Noob and the team just really seemed to do very well. Um, they really pulled themselves together because Hines and Pistola really started emphasizing the teamwork, and McWin and APG picked up on it as well shortly after, and that's when they all really started to just kind of destroy. Hines, I'd have to say, was my MVP. He was the MVP of the entire tournament. It was pretty incredible. I was pretty impressed with just how he was playing and his decisions. But more importantly, his teamwork was really impressive. It was probably the best I've seen anybody in Halo 5 so far. It's just some of the executions he was able to pull off is really incredible. I mean, like I said, I'd really have to give it up to him. The 1-2 punch of Hines and Pistola is a very interesting combination. I'm really glad I get to see it back in action again, and I'm impressed by the fact that McWin and APG are really starting to kind of mold it together with that team. Obviously, this is all on definitely online. It's not even somewhat on LAN, even though there's technically no LAN support. But it's really cool. It was a really awesome tournament to see, and I'm glad that that's how it all went down. And that being said, Optic and EG, actually EG was kind of on the low end, which is a little strange for them. They're usually they're usually the top dogs. They're usually the ones really going crazy, and they didn't perform too well this tournament, and they've kind of been struggling, and I think it's just because they need to adapt, so they need to go from one thing to another. It's a little different of a game. It's kind of faster paced, but at the same time it's just different. Maps are always different. Not everybody has really had a lot of time to grind it out, but I think they did a fantastic job. I still think they're doing really well. I'm really excited to see what happens with Pistola and Hines, because Pistola, as most of you know, is probably he is my favorite pro. I just like the way he plays. I like his attitude. I just like how goofy and weird he is. It's funny, it's entertaining, and he's a little more down to earth. So I'm really excited for that. Glad to see him back in action and really kind of kicking ass and learning from his mistakes that he made. It's really awesome. Hines is, really another one of my favorite players, and I've always really liked McWin. APG, he's always just kind of been another pro, but he's really kind of starting to make his mark now as a really solid player that people can build on. He's basically the foundation that the team can build upon, and people like Hines are the glue, and Ola is kind of like he's just a wizard, or McWin just needs to kill everybody. He just needs to work together and kill everyone. That's all he needs to do. He's just doing, and they're all doing a great job. What Winter Fox really did well. I think they did. They put up a really strong fight, and they made some really, really good teamwork. They had some incredible teamwork, and that's what brought them to that 2-2 tie in the series. It was fantastic. I was really impressed by it. EG is actually playing Optic right now, and they are going to be playing Liquid later on if they're still on. So it's really, that's a good match right there. EG's probably nothing against Optic, but EG's probably going to stomp them. It's nothing against Optic, but that roster is a little weak. I don't see that roster being able to hold on, but it'd be awesome if I were wrong. I like to see these upsets like that. It changes the game a little bit, and it's better off. So I'm really interested to see what happens with that, but I would have to say the team I'm actually most interested in is Counter Logic Gaming. Really impressive. Just Frosty really proving to be an incredible player, and for him to be where he's at and not really quite as well known, if at all, he just did so well, and he's doing so well. He's really impressed me. I'd have to say that overall he would have to be Rookie of the Year if there is one. It's really impressive. He did fantastic, and he's already at a pro level, and that's incredible. He's always been pretty good, but for him to really kind of break out in Halo 5, that was a big thing for him. I'm really glad for it, too. I think he deserves it. He works really hard, and he seems to be a pretty good guy. I don't know him personally, so it's hard to say. But I think this is definitely a new era of gaming, so it's interesting. Halo 5 actually plays very, very well. There's a couple tweaks that we need to do. I think the thruster either needs a longer cooldown or it needs to be a little bit less of the distance. It needs to just kind of be like a little oomph instead of just being like, oh, leaping somewhere. Although it is really fun. I have to say it's very fun. My camera freaked out at that. I was like, calm down, dude. What are you doing? Calm down. But it was, I'm really excited to see that big names like Envious are stepping in here. You know, it's awesome to see that. It's just incredible to see the big teams. So shout out to them. Thanks so much for all these big teams really starting to put in everything here. We would starting to see the growth of Halo again, and that's just honestly that's the best thing. Everybody knows that seeing their game grow, the game that they like the most, grow and evolve in an esports situation is always awesome to witness. So we are still on track. Team Zen is still on track for February, March kind of launch. This is going to be the first video that goes up. I just wanted to put up a video real quick, just to let people know things are going to start falling in place here. We're going to start getting everything together, and it's all going to be just so awesome. I just can't do it. It's going to be so incredible. It's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. The stream house is going to be awesome. Really, it's a whole gaming house. It's impressive, so I'm pretty excited for it. I'm really excited for the things to come because we're gonna finally be able to sit down and practice and go over strategies and have a schedule where we're recording certain things and starting to do giveaways and that kind of thing. So stay frosty. I know things are going slowly, but we like to try and take things really slow instead of trying to jump into it. Find out you just throw away a bunch of money and you don't go anywhere, and everything collapses. We wanted to do a little slower, a little smoother, so that we could actually get everything done the way it's supposed to be. Instead of jumping in and just flailing around and eventually failing, we wanted to make sure we had everything solidified, or we had a good bit of money stored away before we jumped in. That way, if we needed to, we could take a week or so off work to just make content or catch up or do whatever we needed to, or go do a tournament, or even just take a vacation without stressing. So that's a big reason why things have kind of been a little strange. Everything's not quite as smooth as we expected, but I guess that should be expected in a sense. So I'm really impressed with how well Halo 5 is actually playing at a competitive level at the upper echelon. It's actually really incredible. It's playing a lot like Halo and Halo Reach, which is a little strange. People say oh, you got to sprint, so it can't possibly, but it is actually. It plays a lot like Halo Reach because it's this very you're shooting this guy here, but he thrusters over, so you have to do this huge jump and hit him just before he hits you, and that reminds me a lot of Halo Reach, where it's like sweeping movements, sweepy snipes and all that kind of thing. It's really impressive to see all this kind of go down, because Halo was just floundering, as everybody knows, for a while. So really awesome to see everything kind of pulled back up. I'm a little disappointed that the update didn't come out today. We still haven't heard anything about it. I assume it's because of the tournament that was going on, but we don't really know what's going on about it. We're supposed to have the Cartographer's Gift, which included the Forge. It was supposed to be out today, December 15th, and here we are, and we still don't have it, and it's almost December 16th. It's 11 o'clock at night, and we still don't have it. I'm kind of disappointed. They haven't answered us. They haven't given us any information. They didn't even just tell us, hey, it's because of the tournament. And that would be awesome, but they never did anything. So I'm pretty disappointed in it, I won't lie. I was hoping for it to be here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I want to do a huge shout out to No Scope Glasses. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. Cinch Gaming, same thing. Thank you guys so much. Really means a lot to me. You guys are definitely a huge factor of why we're still grinding and why this is all coming together. So thanks so much to you guys. Check them out. Use Team Zen. Get 5% off. It's really awesome. That would mean a lot to us. Check out the website. Twitter and the website. So let me do it backwards. So let's just swap them and do Twitter and the website. And check it out. We're working on the website. We know it's a little rough right now, but we're making it from scratch ourselves, so we're not paying anybody. We're working on getting that taken care of as well. My jersey is ordered, by the way. It is supposed to be here. A huge shout out to Gamers Gear EU. You guys are awesome. They made our shirts, and they're really sick. They helped us with the logo over here, and it looks awesome. Thank you guys so much. We're really excited to see the jerseys. They are sick. When we saw the design, we were just freaking out. I couldn't even contain myself. It was just incredible. Seriously, the whole time I'm just sitting there going, oh my god, where's my jersey? Where's my jersey? It takes like a whole month or so. It takes like anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, and these things are just crazy. I'm just like, 4 to 8 weeks? Good lord, there's got to be a faster way to get these jerseys here. There's got to be a faster way to do jerseys. So that's something that we'll be investigating, trying to get things rolling here. We're going to get a huge banner to hang behind me here soon. We're going to get like a huge XEN banner and just have all our sponsors and everything on it. So that's going to be really cool, but we'll get into all that later. For now, that's really all I got to cover. I can't wait to start making some of these videos. Just wait till you see what we have in store. We're going to start doing some really high quality videos and see what we can get from there. So this is Logix with Team XEN signing out.